Okay, sir. What do you say? I say, no, don't start. Say something. Hello, and welcome back. Just stop. Hello, and welcome back to Mestori. Yeah, very good. Start. Hello, everyone. Ready now? Yes. Yes. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mestori. Today with us, we have an inspiring legend, Dr. Malathi Krishnamurthy Holla, ma'am. Welcome, ma'am. Ma'am, a man has been a person who has changed every challenge into her strength. Today, she stands as a symbol of resilience, speed, and unstoppable spirit. Ma'am was born in Kota, Udupi district in Karnataka. She faced polio at a very early age of 14 months old. But yet, she challenged herself and built unbelievable strength. She has won over 400 medals, both international and national, and she has also been awarded the Arjuna Award and the prestigious Padma Shri Award. It's beyond sport, she has also started Matra Foundation, which has been giving education and a spirit of hope to every disabled children. Ma'am, you have been such an inspiration for each one of us, and we are honored to have you here with us today. Welcome, ma'am. Thank you. Ma'am, before we begin, I wanted to tell you something that once when I was in sixth standard, I had a chapter about you that said that the first line of the chapter said that when every door is closed, there's always a hope of light. So, what was your hope of light to start the life that you had? So, when you were paralyzed and you had polio attack, how did you feel?
That time I never felt what is my disease is, how serious it could be, because I used to crawl and make my things get ready and all. I never thought my polio would be so serious and all. And one fine day, I never dreamt my polio will bring me here. With all my odds and struggles of my life, uh, I respect, I love, I adore my polio.
That's such a beautiful way of thinking that yes, it's truly a gift, everything that you have, and everything happens for a reason. And how did your sports journey start, and how did you choose sports?
I think I never choose the sports account. Sport has chosen me because I wanted to forget my physical pain, because I'm going 39 surgeries in my life and 21 fractures. It gave me a lot of physical pain and mental trauma. I wanted to drain everything. I wanted to get rid of everything of my painful life. So I thought I can forget my pain by doing a lot of physical exercises and punishing my body. Slowly I got into that, and I think today no regret at all. Whatever struggle I have undergone before or in childhood or whatever it may be, I think it has all paid the good result in my life.
Yes, ma'am, you mentioned that you don't want to regret anything, but I want you to ask if there is one chance of reliving a moment, what would that moment be in your life?
Okay.
If you had to relive a moment in your life, what would that moment be?
So you want me to tell the painful moment or joyful moment?
Joyful.
Joyful moment, lot of it there. How you make your life, that's all. I have a habit of making my painful moment also into joyful moment. I always do that, because the painful moment will teach me how best you can realize your life. How can you can love your life by going through lots of pain. You know, joyful moments are very few, but each and every moment I cherish. Maybe my sports life, or my personal life, or my professional life, or my social life, whatever it may be, I cherish each and every moment of my life. There are so many examples are there.
Ma'am, in sports, who is your biggest inspiration?
My pain, my physical pain. Whatever mental trauma I had gone through, the mental pain and physical pain and mental trauma, it just converted me into becoming a strong person. That's all. Uh, to become a strong person, my sports life has helped. That's all I can say that.
So,
Because sports, para sports, those times, it was very, it was not that encouraging and all. Nobody was encouraging the sports, para sports, I mean to say. Even your family used to neglect you because of lot of constraints they have. But nowadays, of course, we are treated as unpaired sports people. Those days, whatever struggle and foundation we have laid, today, the what do you call it? The existing para athletes are enjoying their life.
ma'am, have you ever felt that no, I cannot do this? Is there a opportunity where you have entered and you feared that you have to come back? No, I cannot do this. Have you ever felt that?
No, not at all. Of course, it's a failure. Whatever it is failure, I never took it as a failure at all. It's a living, experiencing, you can convert them into the success life. So I never felt so many of my out of 39 surgeries, 60 to 70% is actively found. Maybe due to the doctor's mistake to this thing, maybe mind not enough, maybe whatever it may be. 60 to 70% is utterly lost my surgeries. But still, I never used to give up at all. I always expect my next surgery would make me a little more better than this worst condition. So I never thought to give up on my life at all. Life is once, you have to enjoy your life, and that too being a disabled person, I just love and enjoy each and every moment, every second of my life. So never question of giving up at all. There are so many ups and downs in my life. I don't say that everything was successful. There are so many downs only, not ups at all. The downs only they were there. But slowly I thought, this is the stepping stone for my next better life. So that in that way, positively, I took those failures into my life. I started making them into the successful life. That's all. I'm very optimistic.
That is what gives you the confidence and success. Everything owns for your self confidence and self belief. Ma'am, among us we have a lot of people who thinks we are failures. What do you like to tell for such people?
Well, what is failure? I mean, unless you take the failure, unless you go through the failure, you can never know what is the success at all. Isn't it? Failure is not a different one, it's not a big thing in your life. Failure is a part of the success, isn't it? Unless you take the bitterness of your failure, you can never take the sweetness of the success at all. Not only in sport, be it in your academic, be it in profession, be it in family life, whatever it may be, the human goes throughout his life. There are failures. First, you have to accept the failures and enjoy it. So those failures, will be the stepping stone and experience one to make your what you call next what you put, that will be the successful.
So speaking about success, can you share a moment of memories where you had entered the international competitions and how did you feel being there? How did people there accept you? How was that feeling, ma'am? Can you?
Oh yeah, one thing I'll tell you. 1998, I first entered into the international, that is the first Paralympic, held in South Korea, Seoul, South Korea. It was my first experience at the international level. It was my first experience. I didn't know what is the international sports, what is the infrastructure, what is the rules and regulations. Nothing we knew because we didn't have a coach at all those times. No one dictate us at all. We went to Delhi to from there we had to fly into Seoul. And then after going there, we came to understand that our visa papers were not ready. So I was pushing to the sports minister room, by my inmates, because by nature I was a chatterbox. So they just pushed me inside, go and talk to the sports ministry, get the papers there. I went there, she was sitting as a minister. I went there and I requested her to release the visa papers because going there before to any countries, you need to adjust to the environment, the climate, food, everything. You have to adjust yourself mentally and physically, isn't it? For any one of us. So I said, if you release the papers, it'll be nice. She was in the boiling mood because the entire Olympic team was coming back with empty hands. Okay, including Madam PT Usha. So she said in a shouting way, do you think you are PT Usha? When she's coming with empty hand, what the hell you are going to do on the clock? My ego was hurt and my confidence was hurt. Whatever confidence I had in me will do better than that. So everything was hurt. I was taken back and replied in the same tone. Ma'am, PT Usha, PT Usha, Mate Bala. Neither PT Usha cannot sit on the wheelchair and dash 100 meters race. Nor Malathi Holla cannot weigh PT Usha's spikes and run for 100 meters. Instead of comparing, if you release the paper, who knows, at least I should beat the finals and come back. And I'm talking about early 1998. Those days, coming within the eighth place is the biggest honor, biggest achievement for the country. We went there. Of course, 100 meters dash I lost. 200 meters I reached the final circle in 50.10 seconds. And that's what the record is still in my name. We came back. Rest was history. Though the publicity was very less those times, social media or electronic media, it was little less, but still, the confidence, boosted my morality. And I thought of myself, you can do much more better than this when you could do this. Okay. In 1989, another World Games were there at Denmark. So I was mentally prepared. We went 4 days in advance and got one of my one Danish guy as a friend and borrowed the razor wheelchair. I practiced, I trained day and night there and took good to silver for the country. So that confidence increased, So from there, then onward, I stopped comparing myself to other person. Now I don't answer any person who compares the other one.
So every person is
That's why you stop comparing yourself, By doing this, you'll be losing your own dignity, isn't it? You'll be losing your own confidence. The 24 hours you'll be comparing yourself to the other person. Maybe in academic, maybe in a sport, maybe in a social, whatever it may be. You'll be losing the confidence in you, isn't it?
yes.
By doing that, you'll be ruining yourself, isn't it?
So the key is first we have to stop comparing ourselves.
Definitely.
Yes. And setting a goal, and reaching that goal should be the only motive.
Yeah.
So as you said, I want you to answer that there's one thing. If there's one thing that you felt no, I shouldn't have done this. Do you have any regret of not doing it? So you have zero regrets.
Only once I got regretted, because I wanted to get married and I came across a person. We were so happy and we wanted to get married together. And one fine day, it was broken, our affair was broken, and he said, no, I can't marry you because you are like this. And his parents, that moment was a regret, I should have done it, I should have gone with her, because instead of reading my the entire year for this affair, I could have done much more better than in my life, for the society or for myself. Or I should have concentrated on my sports this thing, training. I could have done better. But having grudge on myself to get rid of that regret from you and to get rid of that guilt in you, because I was guilty myself. I should have done. Okay. Then I trained very hard today for the Asian Games. I won 2 gold medals with record.
That made not just you, but also our nation proud. I would like to say that if you would have got married, you would have had 2 kids. But today, from our Malathi Foundation, you are being the mother of hundreds of kids. How do you feel about that?
I think I should come back my back. You said only 2 children. Who knows? You would have got 3 or 4 children. Who knows that? It was my selfish uh, feeling of that moment. I think I should have got married. I should have had my own family, etc., etc. It was selfish. Maybe selfish or a very common thing. But today, when I look back, God has given me an opportunity to take care of it, not 100, no, these 53 children over a period of 20 years of my foundation life. 29 of my children completed their education, got job, and settled in the society, and living like you are. So this batch we have from third grade to degree. They are doing well, and I have a lot of satisfaction. And usually, I'm so unsatisfied woman on the very unsatisfied. I never get satisfied at all for whatever I do. It pushes me to do more. So one day, that's only prayer in me, to the God, I should become Gandhari of having 100 children of my life. Of the same boat what we are sailing on that, all our handicapped children. I should bring them up, nurture them, give them good education, and give them the job according to their mental capacity. And I should prepare to live in the society as normal as people. That is my only dream I have.
As you told about your dream that you have to have 100 children, I hope that dream comes true very soon.
Thank you very much.
And I would also like to ask, starting a foundation is not at all easy.
Yeah.
What are the challenges you faced initially and are facing right now also after starting?
Yes, ma'am. It's a very challenging one, to have running an NGO is not the easy one. So it is very, very challenging. In 2004, when we thought that we should open an NGO and nurture this type of children for this purpose and all, it was not that easy. And I don't know, I didn't want to concentrate on the children who live in the urban. Because in cities, the children get a lot of what you call support and encouragement. Even their parents also are aware of what government is giving, what all the facilities are there. But in the villages, if the child is born like me, first the thing is that the parents will think that is a curse. You're born like this in our family, you are a curse to our family. No matter what talent the child has. It is not the parents' mistake also. They have only that much mindset. Isn't it? Morning till evening they go to the farm and work and this and that and all. Have a lot of kids at home. They don't have the time to carry the children to the school or to get the medical assistance and all. Do you think being born as a handicapped person is a child a mistake? Not at all. Or a girl? Nothing. Because the child has come to the existence with one purpose. To show his talent, whatever it may be, isn't it? So such children are we want to bring them here. Convincing the parents is a little bit difficult, they don't get convinced at all. First it comes to their mind what they think. If my child is used for unnecessary purpose in the society, in the urban city. It's happening. It is happening. So I keep myself as an example. Then I bring them here. We 8 trustees are there. We all get together and we talk that. Initially it was very difficult. We didn't have the shelter at all. And then 2001 when I got my Padma Shri award, the HA CEO also got the same award in my category only. So as I told you, I'm a very shameless woman and a selfish woman. I wanted to encash this. Went and requested him saying that I introduced myself. Yes, yes, we both got Padma Shri together, he said. Thank God he remembered me. Then I said, you have a lot of vacant quarters, HA quarters are there under your scheme. So why don't you rent one quarter to us, so the one house, so that I can bring up our children. He said, okay. We got to do it and everything. I was working for a bank then. Then we brought only two children there. Because we also with experience, funding and all was there. I mean, housekeeping was there. Manpower is important, everything, So slowly we got into it was very difficult. Today it is difficult to me. But fundraising is difficult. For this surgery is difficult. And luckily, actually, God has blessed me with lot of things, as I told you. So I'm little optimist like Usman Wala. That I get cash. I go shamelessly, I ask them, give me 2 bags of rice, give me a little dal, give me a little grocery, blah, 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 and I'll ask them. If not 10 out of 10, at least 2 will come for 100 times. So this is a psychology, because I did masters in psychology, so it helped me a lot. So today, slowly it is going up. And as it is, if the challenge is just for the disabled children, so let it not jump and go and teach, touch it, slowly, step by step, let it go.
You mentioned that you're a selfish person, but I don't think that you're selfish at all because you're being selfish to selflessly serve society. Your contribution is making a change. So, you mentioned that you did psychology. I would like to ask, when you were studying, did you face any discrimination? Or anybody speaking about you, which made you feel that no, this is not the thing for me?
When I completed my treatment at Chennai for 15 long years there, I was there in the hospital. Then I came back to Bangalore for good, We joined one of the colleges here in Bangalore. I completed my 10th at Chennai, came out with distinction, wanted to become a doctor. Of course, not to serve the society, man. Each and every time when I go to the operation theatre, I used to challenge the doctor. Doctor, this time you are cutting my nerves. This time you are damaging my bone. This time your tissues and muscles are you are cutting. So one fine day I become a doctor, then I see that one of your nerves or bones are cut by me. This was a childish, challenge. Okay. So with lot of hopes, dreams, ambitions, I came back to Bangalore to become like this. When I joined the college, one of the prestigious colleges here, by the time then I used to walk with a caliper and crutch. You know what is crutch?
Yes,
So I used to walk with that. When I went to the college, all my classes were in the third floor. By the time I got my crutch and two notebooks and walk all the third floor, my period of 45 minutes, it would have gone over. So the very second day I came to my papa and he was crying and said, no papa, I don't want to complete my education at all, I don't want to go to the college at all. Out of 6,000 students, everybody is looking at me in alien and everybody is sympathizing me, etc. etc. My father is not that educated person. He was very worldwide, very experienced person. He said only one word to me. Look, child, this is your world. You should know, you should accept, first of all, what you are. You are a disabled person, but you accept it. All those 15 years, you were brought up along with among yourself with all children like you only. 100 to 150 children. You never know the other world is waiting outside, which is what able body world. So first you accept what you are. You are a disabled person, first you accept it. Your principal may not be aware that you are one of our student. Instead of grumbling and cribbing what the society is not giving to you, why don't you go and knock their doors and make them understand what you want? Life will become a little bit easy. With my financial condition, I can show you what in this way or not, that's all. Then I cannot do anything. It is your world, whether you run or crawl or wheel, won't touch your, reach your goal, that is up to you. Don't ask her, don't tell you, explain your problems. She might be able to help you. The next day I went to her and explained my problems, the practical problems and all that. The very next day onward, all my classes were shifted to the girls. So that was the transformation moment in my life. It changed me a lot, my mindset. Till today or till this moment also, I have a fractured leg. It's giving me a lot of pain right now. I'm not able to sit properly. But till today, till this moment, I do not know the meaning for inferiority complex, or I do not know the spelling for impossible. So that much, yeah, that much got my father I think, gave me an impact that you have to make the world understand what you want. That's all. That helped me a lot. Till today, that's helping me when I go for the fundraising. I use this. I can explain how best you can explain and want all that. These are all small things. Where I thought I cannot do anything, where I thought I do not get any encouragement from the world. But today, the entire world is celebrating me, supporting me.
Credits. I don't know if the entire credit has to go to your father or not,
Definitely,
but your father has really shaped you.
definitely, molded and shaped me like anything. Whatever I am today, it's for him.
It's very happy. And initially, was the support always there from your parents, or did it come halfway after your success? How was it?
We are very orthodox family. Okay. My mother never used to support me in so many things. Even my education, I was going to the college and all. Enough, you have completed your 10th, you're crawling and going and walking here and there. Our financial condition also not that good. Then why you want to go sit at home and she used to encourage me. But my father, my papa's daughter, my father even used to encourage me a lot. Oh, study as much as you can. As much as you can, I will help you financially or whatever. But I did it in my scholarship only. But whatever is there, I will help you. In that way, he used to encourage me. Even going to the sports and all, to so many states and so many countries and all, he used to what you call encourage me like anything. If not directly, used to speak very less. When they get the medal, my parents used to get very happy and show everywhere, this is my daughter's medal and all that. Though directly they may not encourage me, but indirectly they used to encourage me a lot.
They would have actually felt a lot proud then.
Definitely, sir, when I got Padma Shri Award, Arjuna Award, of course, I expected at least in my lifetime I should get it because it's only given for sports. Padma Shri is not like that. It is a gallery award. When my name was announced, I was training myself at Pune for my Asian Games, talking about 2001. So I was training myself at Pune and my name was announced. Then I came back to Bangalore and to receive, to go to Delhi. For the first, I was working, financially was little thumbed also. Then for the first time, my parents flew by flight. My parents, my brother and sister, I took them all. The Ashoka Hall it was giving. When my name was announced, I could see the tears rolling into my father's eyes. And he said only one thing, today the Holla is my family name. Holla name is lingering the entire Ashoka Hall. That was a very very happy moment for me, and I could able to give the least tribute to my parents. That's the thing happened. So I used to be very happy, and that was the thing.
The experience which you had was truly
Yeah,
such a beautiful experience.
very experience.
Something, a little bit of proudness to your parents.
Very, because every moment I think, I couldn't make my parents happy at all. I have an elder sister and elder brother, they all got married and settled down. Being a doctor, what happiness I have given to them, because physically I may be suffering. The same amount of pain they used to experience by mentally. By seeing me crawling here and all, pain as to parents, hearing out and all. The more I used to take physical pain, the more mentally pain I used to take a place. So I used to ask myself, what happiness have given being a doctor? What happiness have given? Nothing. The entire thing of the pain only. Spending for me for each and every surgery, not the same in their financial condition. But everything is a painful for them only. So what being a doctor, what did I? But when this Padma Shri Award period, I thought it was the least tribute, not even a 1%, least tribute I could able to give them.
Ma'am, I've always asked about what challenges you have faced. I want to ask what are the challenges your parents have faced raising you?
Definitely, ma'am, because parents, as I told you, physically I might be going through a lot of pain. But same amount of thing mentally they used to go through, isn't it? My mother used to carry me on her shoulder to get me electric shock treatment in my earlier days. And each and every surgery, my parents used to visit Chennai and be there until I get consciousness. My mother stopped coming there because there were lot of 150 to 200 children or similar like me. That was the problem. But seeing them itself, my mother used to go fainting. So that was the problem. So she stopped coming. My father used to come, every week. Then we were running a small hotel business. And Saturday we used to close the hotel. Night we catch a bus or train, whatever it may be. Used to come to Chennai Sunday morning. And again Sunday evening used to go back. So that the moment, I never understand, I never realize, I never experienced what amount of financial crisis they would put on. Because so many surgeries, my mother used to pleasure 12 and get me the surgery. 60 to 70% of my surgeries went off very flop only. But still, my parents never used to give up, no give up at all. I think probably I will learn the same thing in only. I never give up at all. So those days are not very crucial days for them than me. Because I was away from them, never know what is going on here. But they have to bring up their other children also, no? So the amount of challenges they would have gone so much, I think so. But never used to share with me at all. You be there, get your treatment well, study well, and come back. That's what
Ma'am, that pure love is really tangible because for every parent, the child is always a superstar,
Yes.
always a champion. So you have made them more proud for whatever they have done that is actually worth it. And I would like to ask that after sports, after seeing so much of life, what do you still want to experience in the future? You have experienced so much of joy, happiness, sadness. What do you expect from the future?
Nothing, man. My nature is, flow around with the flow. That's all. I never expect anything. I never dream for anything. My dreams are very big. But I just try to read the dream, that's all. For example, today, one of my child is there who is a epileptic child. Every now and then he get convulsion and all that. So for him, monthly 2,000, 3K we have to spend for the medicine. For this moment, I think how to get that 3,000 rupees for this medicine. That's all. For example, I'm telling you. So I never plan or anything. I should be like, I should live like this only. I should work like this only. Whatever comes, I always live for this moment. That's all. Yesterday's past. Those experience, those failure experience should make you correct now. That's all. Tomorrow, what is stored in our life, we don't know. Next moment, what is going to happen, we don't know. So let me enjoy, let me live for this moment. That's all. I always think.
Such a beautiful thought of thinking. Don't expect anything tomorrow. Just go with the flow today.
My expectations are very basic, man. I never expect anything from anybody. I work for that. If I get, it's okay. If I don't get, I work more hard. May it be in a fundraising, may it be my children, may it be my personal life, whatever it is.
Talking about personal life, I would like to ask how, apart from this fame, apart from applause, what does Malathi ma'am's day look like? Just a casual.
Malathi, I want to be a wonderful, sincere, excellent, fabulous human being. That's all. I never want to be look like this or like that or comparing to this and that icon or beautiful whatever it could be. I don't. Malathi Holla want to enjoy every moment of her life with her disability. She want to live with her disability because we live with our disability. There are so many people dying with their disability, isn't it? So I want to live with my disability. I want to, with this disability, I want to make the world proud. What best a disabled person, despite of her all odds, what a human being can be lived so fantastically. I want to set an example like that. For that, I never dream I want to do like that to set an example. I just do my duty. That's all. Slowly, if not today, as I told you, I'm a very optimistic lady. If not today, tomorrow the food will be there.
That is nice, ma'am. So at what time do you wake up and how does your day go? I want to know. I'm very curious.
Yeah, I'm very disciplined and punctual person. Maybe sports has taught me this. I get up at 4:30 in the morning. So 4:30 to 5, I do a lot of physical exercises, free and exercises. 5 o'clock, 5:30, I go to my swimming pool in my apartment. Though swimming is not my event, but to strengthen my shoulders, I go for swim up to 7:30 swim. And no matter whether it is the winter or whether it's the rainy season, whether it is sunny season, whatever, it is summer or whatever, I go every day. 7:30, I come back, have my shower and breakfast, then go to my foundation. Till 4 o'clock, I work. I'm a very workaholic. I work everything, and 4 o'clock, all my children comes back, listen to their problems, this and that, and all. I love my childhood to be lived. Then again, 4 o'clock, I come to Veteranary Stadium. I train myself till 7. Then go back. I turn my car. Okay, yeah. Then I go back to my home at 7. Have my shower and early dinner. Then again till 10:30 to 11, I travel even for fundraising and all that. 11 o'clock, I go to bed. I'm the happiest person on the bed. 11:30 to 4:30.
Hearing about all this, I'm really curious to know what else hobbies do you hold?
I don't know any particular hobbies. I listen to a lot of music. So. And while I'm driving or while I'm in the office and all. And reality shows and the news and all, sports and all, I watch in the sport or the TV, newspaper, whatever it may be. No hobbies and all, not no particular hobbies and all that time. I love to spend my time with my children. Because as I told you, I was very selfish woman now. Seeing them, conversing with them, fighting with them, I live my childhood.
You get your child.
Definitely. I will talk to them. One boy will come today, my pencil is not stolen. The next boy, my notebook is stolen. This and that they say, taunting them, happy with them, making them something, getting them something. So I live my life by seeing their happiness.
So whatever difficulties you had faced, make sure that they don't face the same thing.
Yes, definitely, ma'am.
That's such a beautiful and inspiring. Just to have the thought of taking care of so many kids is truly inspiring, ma'am. So apart from Malathi Foundation and your early life, I would like to ask today's youth, what is your perspective about today's youth and teenagers? Because we have a lot of self-doubt within ourselves. If something goes wrong, we are not ready to go and accept it. Yes, we are not ready to accept our own flaws. What do you like to tell for us? I include myself also because there are times that no, we cannot do this. So what do you like to tell?
Nothing, ma'am. God has given you everything. Okay. So, what I always tell the youth is, don't lose your hope. Don't lose the confidence at all. These two things, it is not sold in the bazaar. It is within you. You should get it from within, isn't it? And then, no, don't compare yourself at all. Nowadays, the youth, they don't have a strong mind at all. If anything happens, immediately they look into the fan, they look into the 10th floor or 12th floor to jump in,
Yes.
or the day out into. What you have done to ending your life? What you have achieved? Just to know that you have been born? Nothing. Of course, you go. Within a second, you die. What about your parents? Till their death, they have to suffer. No. But that you have gone. Then, isn't it? What is the look at the animals? How happily, how enjoy they are. Isn't it? So that way, if it's each a day, if for small things you want to end up your life, then think people like us, how many times you have to go die and be born. Isn't it?
Yes.
So in that way, don't lose your hope at all. Only one life we have. Don't lose the confidence. Try for hard days. Definitely, the entire year you study. One day you sit for the examination. That paper may be little hard, little tough. Don't lose your hope. Isn't it? Next time you can do better. In that way, don't do that. Always life is a wonderful life, It is just waiting outside to hug us. That's all I'm telling you. Don't lose the hope. Well, life is so colorful. Instead of looking at the world, what is the world is not giving. So try to make yourself strong. Forget the grumbling and cribbing, all that. Definitely, world is so colorful. The world is look at it the way we look at it.
So
The
beautiful.
society is like a mirror, it reflects our own images and attitudes, isn't it? If you look into it so sorely, so hopeful, so tragically, definitely it looks like that. So always be positive, always.
Being positive is the key, and accepting ourselves and living life to the fullest is the key. You said it in such a beautiful way. And you mentioned that our today's you don't think before doing anything. So even when we're watching a movie, we don't have an attention span. So we are easily distracted. So that distraction applies to our goals also. What do you give us a trick, or I may say as a suggestion of practice for people who for our youth? What do you say then? Like what is that one trick that you would like?
You have only one thing, man. You have only one life. Next moment, what happens is very unpredictable. God alone knows. Live for this moment. Cherish it. Make it so happy. If you live happily, definitely your surrounding will be happy. Isn't it? You live like that. And definitely it will take you a very long way. Don't lose hope at all. And you youth are, you are our future of our country. And make your parents as happy as much you can give. That's the least tribute you can give. If you earn close together also, your parents or your teachers may not be happy at all. The way you live your life, you get good name in the society, you work for it. That is the happiness, that's the tribute the world you can give to your parents. Isn't it?
Yes.
In that way, you people are our future. Isn't it? First consider your future first. Then you allow us to live happily in that.
Yes. So as we come to the end of the session, I would like to ask this: if you had to describe yourself with 3 words, what would it be? 3 words.
Most fortune, very lucky, very, very happy life. A disabled person. That is my landmark. I mean, that is my mark. I'm the most happiest woman on earth.
Can you also elaborate into this? Why?
It's your life. How you enjoy? I have taken my life so easily. No matter what physical pain I'm going through, right now, right moment I'm going, that is how there. If you go on struggle and say your pain will not go from you, isn't it? Instead of that, how best you can make it into reward and go happy, make happily. If you're happy and your surroundings will be happy. That's all. There's no elaboration at all. I'm so lucky to be born as a I told you, human being, a woman, or a disabled person. It's my God gift. I always love to sit on this chariot and have a run.
Man, looking at you, it's so inspiring. And the positivity in you gives another person to be positive. So that you yourself is a reason for us to be happy
Thank you.
right now. It was great having you here, and it is a privilege for myself to have a conversation because reading about you in 6th standard and sitting right in front of you and asking questions from whatever I have, it's truly a privilege. And thank you for being here. Thank you for giving us your time. You've been such a sweet person. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you. 1 hour. Over. Can you remember it?